Hello, everyone. I want to thank you all for tuning into the Yvonne Latrell's podcast. I am the host, Yvonne Latrell. Guys and dolls, remember, if you would like to advertise on the show or if you have a show idea, please contact us at www.yvonnelatrellspodcast.com. Today's show was sponsored by 729 Trucking and Tax Resource Center. Happy Thursday, everyone. So here, oh my gosh, I'm really upset because I did this show last night. So I'm giving you guys this information for a reason. I had to do this show again today, record this show all over. I'm live recording the show. I did this show yesterday, and this platform, they were having some type of technical difficulties, and I don't know what happened. So this really threw me off because I did say that the show would be on Wednesdays. But anyways, now I don't know, this platform they're having issues. Like when I first started out, with Blog Talk Radio, and you guys could call in. I can still have people call in now, but this right here is just a different setup. It's a different platform, but Blog Talk Radio was totally the best. But after over 20 years, I guess they were having financial difficulties, so they went out of business. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do a show next week because I'm going to most likely be looking for a different platform because this is ridiculous, this is just ridiculous. But anyway, so I just wanted to let you guys know in case, I'm just letting you know right now, I'm probably not going to do the show next week. The podcast is not going nowhere anytime soon. We're here for it. We're here. But yeah, so I just wanted to tell you that. And so anyways, let me go ahead and get into today's show. And today's topic is you're lonely and single because. Okay, so you're lonely and single because you're bitter. You're lonely and single. Sorry about that. And single because of your upbringing. You're lonely and single because you have low self-esteem. One main reason both men and women are single and lonely is because they are stuck on past relationships that are completely over. When someone truly does not want you, when someone truly does not want to be with you and shows no signs of interest in you, let them go. Let them go. Let them go. Let them go. Oh my gosh, let them go. Don't worry about who was before you. Don't worry about who's after you. Stop making up reasons to call. Stop. You're lonely because you're just making up reasons to call people that don't want you. Stop making reasons to be in people's life. Just move on and be embarrassed. Be ashamed. Be very ashamed. Yes, that's what I said. Be embarrassed. Be ashamed of yourself. Some people have no shame. Me personally, I said this before. I'm saying this again. Hear me and hear me clearly. I am not pursuing no man. And I have said that on this show plenty of times before. And I'm saying it again. That's a man's job. Ladies, you guys have to know your worth. I know my worth. I'm not calling nobody early in the morning to see if they answer the phone. I'm not calling nobody early in the morning to see if they're with someone. I don't give a fuck. Hear me and hear me motherfucking clearly. I'm not calling nobody late at night to see if they're with someone that's, the same as the morning. I don't care. Early in the morning, late at night. If you with someone, guess what? You just with someone. That's your motherfucking business. Guess what? I can be with someone. So, hey, if this person don't want to be with me, why am I trying to call? And, oh, what's up? What you doing? Oh, you with somebody? Damn, bitch, damn. Like, what the fuck? You can't get nobody? You're lonely because you're doing stupid shit like that. I'm not riding by anyone's house in somebody else's car to stalk them, to see what's going on, to see if they at this person's house or that person's house. I'm not doing that shit. You're lonely because you're doing some shit like that. You got to get somebody else's car. Oh, let's ride by his house. Oh, let's ride by her house. Yeah, let's ride by in your car. No way. You're lonely because of that. I'm not making up no fake social media pages to see what the next person got going on. And I mean, I don't care. Like, this is for, like, if you guys have someone that you like or someone that you used to talk to, like trying to stalk their page, or if you know of the person that they're currently with, now you're trying to stalk their girlfriend page or their boyfriend page. Like, no, you're lonely because you do some stupid shit like that. I'm not doing that shit. Even when I'm with somebody, I don't give a damn what the fuck they got going on their page. I'm not a jealous person. I am a content creator, so I'm always trying to create different content. So I'm just not doing certain things. So no way. No, I'm not making a fool of myself for any man who has made it clear that we ain't together, we ain't getting back together, or we will never be together. I'm not doing that shit. No, I'm not telling no man who he should or should not date, because a motherfucker ain't gonna tell me who I should and or should not date. And I say that because you have people that like that are in contact with their exes. Some people still talk to their exes. And like me, every now and then I may, hey, whatever. But I'm not going to be in contact I'm not going to be in contact. Sorry about that. I'm not going to be in contact with someone that I'm no longer with. Like, yeah, here and there, but I'm not going to be on I'm not going to deal with them regular for no reason, period. I don't give a damn. I'm not, because I don't have to. And, I don't care, like, if you're my ex, I don't care who you talk to. I'm not going to tell any of my exes, oh, you talk to her? Why you talk to her? Like, mostly women would do that. Not too many guys would do that. You may have some guys, but if you're my ex and you talk to somebody, I don't care. I don't care who you talk to. If you talk to my next door neighbor, that's your damn business. If you talk to somebody in my family, I don't give a damn. Whatever. That's just me. And I'm so serious. And I said this before because I had a show, about dating a family member. Like, me personally, I wouldn't date anyone that, my family dated. But if someone wanted to date, one of my exes, if anyone in my family wanted to date any of my exes, hey, I don't care. That's your business. If we're not together anymore, I don't care. And if you think that I'm joking, try me. Go right ahead. Go right ahead. Like I said, I made it clear. If I see you with if I see any of my exes with anyone in my family, hey, how you doing? That's it. I'm not, what's going on? Oh, I can't believe. I don't care. I just don't care. So that's why I say that, like, people be worrying about who you with and who you talk to. No, that's why you're single. That's why you're lonely and single, because you're worrying about what somebody else doing. I'm not doing that. There is someone out there for everyone. Some people just have more options than others, and that's just what it is. Some people just have more options. I have had a good number of people on this show. We've had all kind of debates on this show. And a lot of the guys are more into looks. And I really didn't know this until like I started doing the podcast and like different guys were coming on the show. Men are visual creatures. They have said that over and over, men are visual creatures. I've had quite a few guys say how men are visual. And you know, hey, that's them, you know. They like to look at a good looking woman. And here's the thing. Yes, a man wants someone who is good to him and makes him feel good. Now, they definitely said that as well. But the main thing that attracts a man in the beginning is a good looking woman. And I've had someone say on the show, this guy, he said a woman can get a man from her face up because she's pretty, because men are visual. And then he also said that a man can get, a woman, wait. What did he say? A man can, okay. A woman can get a man from the face up because she's pretty. And then he said a man can get a woman, from the waist down. Because of his pockets. I don't know. I know it was something like that, but I'm going to find that clip and I'm going to put it on all of my social media pages. I'm going to do that between this week and next week because I have a lot of stuff going on. But anyway, so men are visual creatures and that's fine. You know, they just like, a good looking woman and that's okay. And here's the thing. It's good to have high self-esteem. It's just like, you know, don't make a fool of yourself. And, you know, I've used Beyonce and Whoopi Goldberg before as a comparison. So, like, I mean, and I do like Whoopi Goldberg, but, you know, she's no Beyonce or Kelly Rowland. She's no Kelly Rowland or no Kim Kardashian. So, like, you definitely want to have high self-esteem, but you don't want to be out here fooling yourselves either. But definitely keep the high self-esteem, but just don't go overboard. You know, just don't get beside yourself. Ladies, if you're out here asking a man if he wants sex and he keeps turning you down, that's why your ass is single. That's why you're single and lonely. That's why you're single and bitter. He doesn't want you. And sadly, there are women out here asking men, you want your dick sucked? You want some pussy? No. Be embarrassed. Be ashamed. Be very ashamed. Be embarrassed. I'm not making up a reason to call a man. I'm not making a reason to talk to a man. I'm not making up a reason to stay connected. Some people try to, let me come up with this. Let me come up with that so I can have a reason to call him throughout the day or call her throughout the day. That's why your ass is single. That's why you're single, lonely, and bitter. I'm not doing that shit. Here's the thing. If we are together and we are in a relationship or a marriage, then yes, that's different, babe. You want some pussy? Babe, you know what? Hey, I'm gonna do that. If we are together, if we're not together, hell no, I'm not doing that shit. What I look like, asking somebody who is not trying to, who first of all, basically, he must not be attracted to me because he's not asking me for, no sex. Like, a man needs to be attracted to you. So if he's not attracted to you, don't try to just do all this, messy shit. Stop being messy. That's why you're lonely. That's why you're sad and lonely and single and bitter. Stop doing that. Don't do it. I'm not wasting my time for something that's not going anywhere. There are plenty of men and women that want relationships. There are a lot of good men and women out here. And we like to bash men, we like to bash women, but everybody ain't dogs, everybody ain't whores, everybody ain't slut buckets. There are, like I said, plenty of men and women that really do want relationships. There are also plenty of men and women that want to play games. Find your category. Find your category. If you want to play games, find that category. But here's the thing. If a man or a woman is involved with someone else and they have made it clear that they don't want you, they don't see you like that, just going to keep it friendly, professional, or whatever, no crossing the lines. Okay, stop embarrassing yourself. Just stop embarrassing yourself. That's why you're lonely. That's why you're single. Now, some of you men are so stupid. Y'all be lonely because y'all are so stupid. Y'all don't even know how to get a woman. Like, you got to get into a woman's head. Oh my gosh. Get into a woman's head and you got to stay in her head. I have had a good number of guys that wanted to date me and they probably could have succeeded, but they were so dumb and so stupid. Everyone is different. But here's the thing. I will go out with a man if we both are single. He's single and I'm single. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead, but let's hang out as friends. The problem is no one wants to hang out as friends. Pretty much every guy has told me that he wants more than friendship. And I feel like that's a lot of pressure on me because let's see how our chemistry is first. It has to be more than attraction. So men, you have to not focus on the relationship the first few dates. I have some guys that are mad at me. I'm talking about right now to this day. They're mad at me because we never went on a date, or we went on one date and that was it. And hey, I don't know what to say about it. I feel like they went about it the wrong way. Don't pressure the friendship in the beginning, because after 4 dates, you might not like me, and that's okay. And I might not like you, and that's definitely okay. But that's why it's called dating. Okay, so hey, let's just see, how the first few dates go. For a perfect example, this one guy, he wanted us to go out, and I'm like, no. And then he kept on asking me, and I'm like, okay, well, we can go out, to the movies or something, but just as friends. Oh no, I have feelings for you. What the fuck? What do you mean? That's why you are lonely and single, because you're stupid. Like, how do you have feelings for me? We never did anything. We never talked on that level or whatever. So we don't talk on a phone like that. So like, you don't really know me. Like, yeah, we've been knowing each other for, years, but we've never been, on that level. So how could you have feelings for me? So like, no, okay, guys. So I'm giving you the perfect way that you don't be lonely and single. You ask a girl out. Just, hey, what's up? You want to go hang out? You want to go grab a bite to eat? You want to go to the movies? Whatever. You find out what that person like doing. No pressure. And you let them know, hey, no, no pressure. Just, let's just hang out. And you hang out. If it goes good, then, hang out again. But you gotta make sure both of you want things. And another thing is, you want to make sure it's a friendship first. Friendship is very important in any relationship. It should definitely be a friendship first. I had somebody else, like, and I'm okay. It was kind of the same thing, but I'm like, well, hey, ain't nothing about to happen. He agreed. Okay, nothing was going to happen. We went out, a few times. Then he wanted something to happen. Like, God damn, we only went out, I don't even know, 4 or 5 times or whatever, but damn, like, give me a minute, like, yeah, it, like I said, it could have probably went somewhere. And like me, like, once I'm in a relationship, I lock in. I like to ride out in a relationship. I'm a relationship person. So when I'm with somebody, I like to be with them, for a while. I like to ride out. So the beginning is very important. So Like, if I go out with you, that means I probably do find you attractive. I'm not going out with somebody that I'm not attracted to. So, looks ain't everything, but I do have to be attracted to the person. I'm sorry. Like, you're not growing on me. Your personality is not growing on me. It just have to be more than, than that. And that's okay, because everybody has standards. Some people only want to talk to somebody who got a big ass or this, that, whatever. I ain't got no big ass. So, hey, so if somebody see me and they like big ass women, hey, that's their preference. So I say that to say I have to be attracted to the person. I'm not about to do it. No, because I have to wake up to you every day or whatever. Even we don't even have to wake up to each other every day, but we have to sleep with each other or whatever. But you got to be whatever. So anyways, that's it. I hope you guys found this this episode very helpful. Fellas, please listen to what I just said. It's very important. Do not try to force sex in the beginning. Sex, it will happen. It will happen. Now, and yeah, because this is very important. See, like, I'm going to speak for myself, because I'm more like mental, emotional, like when I'm in a relationship. Now, here's the thing. I'm not a jealous person. I am definitely not a jealous person. Trying to make me jealous is a waste of time. You're going to make a fool of yourself if you think that you can make me jealous, because I'm not jealous. When I tell you I'm not a jealous person, I'm not a jealous person. I mean, I may have things like, like, hey, I ain't going to want my man to be all friendly with everybody, but I'm still not a jealous person. But here's the thing with me. If a man is trying to get into me, you can get to me by getting into my head. Yeah, like I said, now the sex, it will come, but you have to get into my head. That's why I say you got to play it off. Hang out. Hey, yeah, let's hang out with no pressure. Hey, let's go to the beach. Hey, let's go to the movies. Hey, let's go out to eat. Let's go, whatever it is that both people like to do. It can't just be what I like to do. I want to know what you like to do as well. But you got to get into my head. Like, once you get into my head, then then you can get into, the sex. You can get it. And because I seen something that said, once you get into her mind, her body follows, something like that. And I agree with that saying, because when you get into my head, like, once you're in my head, then I'm fucked up about you, then I don't care. I'm fucked up about you. But you got to get into my head, and you got to keep me fucked up about you. It's not like, oh, okay, I got you, now I'm going to do you this kind of way, or I'm going to handle you that kind of way. No, because you're going to get the fuck out my face. You're going to find somebody else to play with, because you're not going to play with me. You're not going to think that you can do me any kind of way because you have me. Because then you're going to be single and lonely. Or, hey, get somebody else. I don't give a damn. Get somebody else. I will get somebody else. We both will get somebody else. We will go our separate ways. And that's that. Ladies, stop being stupid. Stop embarrassing yourselves. If you want a man, that's fine, but make sure this man wants you. Let him pursue you. Don't go just doing stupid stuff like just like chasing a man that don't want you, trying to pursue a man that don't want you. Then you get into this man, he don't want you. Then you tell your family, and your family mad at him. Like, some women do stuff like that. I'm not doing no shit like that. Because like I said, if we are together and it don't work, hey, it just don't work. I don't care. And if we don't work out for whatever reason, we don't work out. My family ain't gonna be like, whatever. And I'm not doing all that. I don't like turn my family on anybody. Hey, we just not together no more. Hey, this is somebody new. Hey, this is such and such. And that's it. You guys gotta just, know your worth, and that's it. Hey, everybody loves, everybody get hurt sometimes. Hey, that goes with the territory. We all can get hurt. We all can, hurt each other's feelings. So like I said, I'm not a jealous person. I'm not saying that a man can't hurt my feelings. He may say something that can hurt my feelings or whatever, but I am a strong woman. So like when I'm in a relationship, I'm definitely a strong woman, and I can bounce from anything. If it works, it works. If it don't work, I'm going to bounce from it, and I'm going to move on. I'm not going to focus on any of my exes. I'm not going to focus on what he doing with her, what that one doing with that one. I'm not doing that. I don't give a good goddamn. I don't care. Even if we are okay friends. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, me and some of my exes, we are okay. But this is the thing. It don't matter. Like, I don't care how good of friends I may be with any of my exes. I'm not going to ever wonder, hey, why is he with this person right here? Why is he with that person right there? That's your damn business. I don't give a damn. So anyways, guys and dolls, I'm going to end this show, and I'm hoping that there is no difficulties in this show. And that's it, and that you guys can hear it. So please stay tuned for my next episode, and it might not be next week, and it might not be on a Wednesday, because today is a Thursday, so I don't know when the show is going to be, but it will be soon. So just stay tuned, log on to the website to stay updated. All right, everybody, have a great one.